Every 15 minutes, someone in the United States dies or is seriously injured in an alcohol-related accident. Today I died. Mom, I'm scared. They can't hear me, Mama. I don't even know what's going on. It all happened so fast. I just want you to hold me and tell me I'm okay. I'm so sorry. If I knew a goodbye would be stolen from me, I would have told him I loved him, and then I'm sorry for being so angry. I never thought about my life in the perspective of a split-second difference between life and death, and I just wanted to make you proud. I'm sorry. I love you infinitely. From my heart to yours, I'll be holding Grandma's hand. Be strong, Mom. Kate.
Every 15 minutes, someone in the United States dies or is seriously injured in an alcohol-related incident. Today I died. Because of an alcohol collision, today was a mistake. This wasn't supposed to happen. Planning on going home to hug all you when I got home and tell you how my day was. All my hopes, dreams, gone because of one person's mistake of drinking. Please know I had a future for myself, for all of us, once I got out of college. My 17 years on this earth have been a blessing and couldn't have happened without any of you guys. Possibly took it for granted, but I can say I wouldn't have asked for a better life than I had. I know this is going to be hard, letting me go. I really didn't mean to put through this, at least not again. I didn't want this for any of you. I wish I could stand there and give both of you, all of you, one last hug, to see your smiles and to tell you how much I love you and how sorry I am. Well, what would I have been without you guys? What would I have done? I wouldn't be the human being I was before my death. I cherished my life. From the first day you heard me say my first word, you guys were my world, the reason I was such a positive person. I love you guys so much. Thank you for my birth, for the lungs and heart you gave me to breathe, and thank you for being the best parents, relatives, friends through it all. To all my loved ones, thank you for the memories, laughter, joy, and even emotional times. I want the best for every single one of you. You deserve it. Please continue and complete the things I couldn't get to. Please share my story to save a mother and father from mourning like you both. You guys made me. I am Juliet Salad because you and the life you gave me. I was so grateful to call you my parents and my friends. If I could just give you a hug one last time and smell your certain scent and feel your heartbeat as I say my goodbyes. But this isn't goodbye, just see you later. I promise to be waiting for you all. Thank you for it all. I love you.
I already miss you so much, and will always miss you. That great personality, that fun demeanor, that great smile, you're the sunshine in those gloomy days. But one thing I know is that you are in a way better place, enjoying a life and trade. Thank you for such an example for your siblings. You will never be forgotten. You will be in our hearts and minds forever. With infinite love, your daddy.
Every 15 minutes, someone in the United States dies or is seriously injured in an alcohol-related incident. Today, I died. Mommy, I love you. I love you. I love you. I'm sorry for being the worst child ever. I'm sorry for making you sad, mad, disappointed. And today, for making you cry. You mean the world to me, you, my sister. Thank you for being the best parents. Thank you for believing in me. Thank you for raising me. Thank you for believing that I could get into UC Irvine. I got rejected. I'm sorry for disappointing you. Thank you because even though I got rejected, you loved me unconditionally. You would have continued to support me. I remember all those nights you stayed up with me, doing homework. Most of all, I thank both of you for teaching me to never give up. You taught me that no matter how many times I fall, I must get up and be stronger. You taught me to be strong. And when I die, I need you to be strong. I can't have you crying over me. I'll shave my beard if I have to, just do not cry. I love you with all my heart. I'm sorry and thank you for being the best parents anyone could ask for. With love, BJ.
Here is the final death. Every 15 minutes, someone in the United States dies or is seriously injured in an alcohol-related accident. Today, I went to jail because I decided to make an irresponsible decision of getting behind the wheel of a vehicle while being intoxicated by alcohol. I will never get to serve my country or you guys because I will spend 17 years in prison for such a silly mistake. I will never hold my siblings again. I will never get to hold you guys. All because of one careless decision. All my effort and hard work that I put into my hobbies and sports where we going, I am going to rot for the rest of my life in an 8 by 10-foot room with another criminal. A criminal that is probably dangerous. Me, I'm not dangerous. I'm just a kid who decided to make a careless decision and who thought that drinking and driving was a way to have fun. When in reality, all I have done is brought shame upon my family and myself. I will never forgive myself for this decision. A part of me has died, and I am no longer the Ivan Jr. I took other victims' lives. Innocent people are dead because of me, and I will never live with that thought in my head. Those victims' faces will forever be in my memory, and deep down, I hope they can understand how much of an idiot I was. I, Ivan Mata, am a criminal and accept any punishment held towards me as I deserve this. I deserved it because I knew better than to drink and drive.
I'm sorry for all the things I've never done, but should have. I'm sorry for all of my failings, but most of all, I'm sorry for no longer being able to do all the things I used to. What pains me is no longer being able to make you smile, to no longer bump our foreheads when I leave the house or go to bed. I won't be able to talk to you about my experiences. I'm sorry. I'm happy though, because of you, I'm here. You gave me life, raised me, and loved me. For every step I took, you were there and I will forever be grateful. You are my mother, and when my real father didn't want me, you became both. You did so much for me, much more than I'll ever realize. You are my hero, you're my goddess, you're my mother, and my best friend. There's nothing you wouldn't do for me, nor what. All I could do is tell you is thank you for everything. There is no amount of words for me to describe what you mean to me. You are everything that I am. It hurts me that I'll be. It hurts me that I'll be hurting you so much when I pass. I'm supposed to bury you, it's not supposed to be the other way around. I love you, Mother, and that will never change. I will always be your Mikey Mike and the Funky Butt. I love you, thank you, and I'm sorry. Your firstborn, Michael Sebastian Martinez.
psychic. And that day they were talking about how when people pass, that since there's no time lapse, they would only, their loved ones would see them and be reunited within 3 days. So I would tell Michael not to worry and to always live his life to the fullest. And then no matter what, I would see him in 3 days. I never thought in my life that it would be me who would tell him, I'll see you in 3. I love you, boy.
My job, I'm a surgeon. I treat injuries. So, car accidents, gunshot wounds, stab wounds, and, pedestrians hit by car, anything like that. I'm the one who deals with the emergency room. One of the reasons I like to come to the high school and talk to you guys is I'm hoping we can get to you before you get in an accident. So you don't end up in our trauma, you don't end up in our ER. Because it's a very scary situation. And it's scary in so many ways you guys probably don't even imagine. So first off, you're going to see this video once it starts working. And you'll see, it's very scary when you get into an accident. Oftentimes, you require prolonged extrication. They bring in this device they call the jaws of death, the jaws of life. They use it to pry open the car doors and bring you to our hospital. And from there, we start to figure out what's going on. A lot of people end up requiring CPR. They compress on your chest, try to get your heart to restart. And you guys have to realize, we don't just let young people die. I'm not going to let an 18, 19, 17-year-old die. What we do is we do everything we can to save your life. And that means on a regular basis, I have to, and literally, cutting open your chest in the emergency room, not even in an operating room, with a knife, spreading open your ribs and massaging your heart with my bare hands, just to get it to start beating again while we pump blood into you as fast as we can. That's one of the things we have to do. But unfortunately, even if we save your life, what you guys fail to realize is just because you've been down and you've been in an accident, a lot of the people we end up resuscitating, they end up becoming vegetables. And even right now in my service, I have young kids, they're only 20. They're literally just vegetables. They're sitting there, they can't talk, they can't read. Sometimes they open their eyes, you don't know what they're thinking.
I have the honor to introduce Captain Cortez. She's from our West Valley office of LAPD station. So please give her a warm welcome.
I have to just remark on one thing. So I was here yesterday, when we had the initial reenactment, and I was absolutely impressed with how quiet and patient you guys were, because it was hot out there, and I was like, hey man, this is high school. I was in high school, I was rowdy, and it was really good to see that. So thank you guys, because this is really important. And I'm over here at West Valley, and I see a lot of traffic accidents. And it's really hard, very hard, when I see traffic accidents and it's young people and their lives taken early. Because there's so much hope ahead for you. You're our future. See it stripped away so close to, you guys just getting out there and getting ahead and out of high school and into college. It's sad. So please, any takeaway from this is please, with prom season coming, the different dances and the different events, don't drink and drive.
Prom's around the corner. That's when it often happens for folks that are your age. Sadly, I can say, and probably every parent in this room knows of a situation like that happened to someone that they know, either when they were young or someone that they know in terms of their lives. It's a sad reality that has been with us for a long time, but that can change.
The last time I was a band director in high school was at graduation. And graduation finished somewhere between 8:40 and 9 o'clock. But at 10 o'clock at night, I'm the last person on the football field, still loading stuff into my pickup, and my band room's only 100 yards away, and I'm putting stuff away. And I see Katie Struckman down the highway, which was right next to it, and do a U-turn. Illegal. Came back to the high school. She just wanted to come out and tell me thank you for 4 years. It meant that much. It's hard. I do this program to honor those 7 kids and their families. Because the blessing of the last stop in my career was about every 3 years we did this. Because you cycle students in and out, but it's about the prom season, graduation. Put it forward into your life. Don't make bad choices, please. Katie thanked me. And she was so excited because she was going to pick up her boyfriend and they were going to a teen dance club in Boise about 60 miles away. And I told her, be careful, and she said, sure, I'll see you. And I said, make it through this weekend, and all those things we have to God. So she went to pick up Stephen, her boyfriend. Stephen Griffiths, her boyfriend, was on my baseball team. Stephen was all everything as a baseball player. Stephen had just been given a full-ride scholarship to play baseball in Oregon. They go to the club, they mixed in that a 6-pack of beer. Katie had 5 of them. The next day, they measured the blood alcohol content. It was approaching 2, which is way beyond the legal limit. But nonetheless, coming home, Katie fell asleep. She was driving. Pickup went through the median, kind of went like this. Pickup rolled. Katie was ejected. She was killed instantly. Stephen was in the truck. The truck continued, crossed the median into the oncoming lanes. That truck hit a van with a family of 4. That family was returning from another graduation. The mother, the father, the 2 sons, all of them were killed. Stephen, he didn't die. He was quadriplegic after that accident. Never got to play baseball, never got to honor his scholarship, go to college. And about 8 years ago, unfortunately, Stephen had regained a little bit of his hand. Stephen was an avid hunter. Why do I know that? Because Stephen wasn't just a baseball player. He was my son's best friend. Stephen took his life. He didn't see a way. All of that because of a celebration.
Can I have my guest speaker come, Lynn?
Hi, good morning. My name is Lynn. I started drinking at the age of 15. I didn't think much about it. Everyone was doing it. I continued to drink alcohol for years. I saw no reason to change. I even had a couple of DUIs prior to the day of the crash. On July 5th of 2000, my actions changed my life forever. It started as any other normal day. I woke up and got my son Tyler ready for the babysitter while I went off to work. After work, I had a few drinks, nothing out of the ordinary, what I'd already been doing on a regular basis for years. I went to pick up Tyler from the babysitter's house in North Hollywood. As we were getting in the car, Tyler, being the young, active boy that he was, told me, "Mommy, I'm a big boy." He insisted on sitting in the front seat. Due to me being under the influence of alcohol, my judgment was not clear, and I allowed him to sit in the front seat for the sake of an argument. I started the car and we drove off. My last memory is driving down the street talking to Tyler about his day, as we have always done. The next thing I remember, there was a lot of smoke. I couldn't move and I could barely see. I was calling to Tyler to wake him up. Tyler started moaning and everything went black again. I woke up in a room strapped to a gurney. When I realized where I was, I started screaming for my son Tyler. I had facial fractures and my jaw was broken. I would need reconstructive surgery later. My bruises and swelling were so bad I was unable to see. With my mom by my side, the hospital chaplain came in and told me my son Tyler was dead. I started to scream that this can't be true. There was no way my son Tyler had been killed in it. Due to my actions of drinking and driving, it was unimaginable. I had just lost the only thing I had ever done in my life that was worth living